More details coming in about the number of students possibly exposed to tuberculosis at Conway High School, the type of test they'll be taking tomorrow. Plus, the dogs removed from what police say was a puppy mill can now be adopted. This morning, we're learning about the animals that weren't in the best health. Families have to do hours of hard work to get their homes through the Habitat for Humanity program. You're going to hear from one woman who says the payoff is worth it. And the first alert weather and traffic alerts you need to know about before you head out the door. It's all ahead on WMBF News today at 5:30.
First in high definition. Live, local, late breaking. This is WMBF News today at 5:30.
Good morning. 5:31 is your time. We've had a few showers this morning. They are weakening and continuing to make their way off the coast. We do have a few showers, though, that we're still dealing with. We are going to have this one over here moving across 378, likely moving just south of Conway, crossing over 501. If you're leaving to take 501 in the next 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to need that umbrella, or you're going to have to use those windshield wipers on your ride. This one near Carolina Force is going to continue to move towards Myrtle Beach, making its way towards Broadway at the beach, crossing over 17 in the next few minutes. Also getting a few light showers along the Grand Strand. Now, looking out in Florence, though, all I'm seeing is cloud cover and temperatures not so bad, just 63 right now in Florence. Also, just dealing with mostly cloudy skies across the Grand Strand with temperatures also in the lower 60s, but that's going to continue to drop. I'll have a lot more on the temperature forecast for today coming up.
Well, police say they believe they know the reason 2 police officers were targeted and shot at a protest in Ferguson, Missouri overnight. We're going to show you the moment those shots rang out right now. County police chief says it's believed that the officers were shot just because they were police officers. 60 to 70 protesters were outside the Ferguson Police Department last night. Around midnight, people started to leave. When the shots were fired, one officer who was shot in his face is 2 years old from a nearby municipality. The other is a county officer. He's 41 years old, and he was hit in the shoulder.
They are conscious. However, those are very serious gunshot injuries to be able to sustain in your upper torso and certainly in your face. So they're being treated right now. Family is with them.
Police say now begins the investigation to finding out who was behind pulling the trigger. I'm keeping you updated from the live desk this morning with another update at 6.
All right, thank you, Mandy. 5:33 is your time right now. A traffic alert for you about a road closure in Conway happening today. Horry County Public Works will close Liner Road in the Pleasant View area until noon if weather allows. Those of you who live along that road will still be able to use Highway 19 at the end of the road to get home. Also today, crews will be removing a tree at the intersection of East Home Avenue, 4th Street, and Laurel Oak Street in Hartsville. This one begins at 9 a.m., will last for at least 2 hours. During that closure, westbound traffic on East Home Avenue will be detoured onto 4th Street, and northbound traffic will be sent right onto East Home Avenue. Flaggers are expected to be in that area to help direct traffic. A group of college students are spending their spring break building a local home for a woman from the ground up. It's all in the name of charity through Habitat for Humanity. Katrina Helmer is live from the construction site in Longs. Katrina, this isn't just a free handout, is it?
It really isn't. Volunteers are here with the family who is extremely invested in this home. The homeowner was actually on site hammering nails and putting her walls together along with all the other volunteers, and she's put blood, sweat, and tears into this property, literally.
The homeowners work very hard for what they receive.
It's called Sweat Equity. Each new homeowner through Habitat for Humanity of Horry County has to fulfill a required amount of hours working on other people's homes before they can build their own. And Tonda Chestnut has definitely put in her share. She's been volunteering with Habitat since 2008.
I've, of course, completed all of my Sweat Equity hours. I don't know if I'm pretty close to 1,000 or more, but pretty much now I come out and then I help others. And then, of course, if there's someone that's sick or disabled or is not able to complete their Sweat Equity hours, I'll go and complete their hours for them so they can move into their homes.
And it's not just building the home. Habitat prepares these families to care for the homes, too.
They go through financial classes, and they are responsible for the mortgage. So there's an approval process, and between the classes and then the Sweat Equity, it can be a long process.
Finally, it's Tonda's turn, and her family could not be more excited or grateful for the help from college students who traveled to Longs to build her house.
It's absolutely amazing, and that they will give of their time, especially young people giving of their spring break time, you know, time that they can be lounging on the beach or just having fun, enjoying their young lives, but coming here and to see the excitement and just to see the spirit of it all, and they're coming here, you know, looking for nothing in return to build a home for me and my family is absolutely wonderful. It's great.
The group is going to continue putting up the framing today when they get on scene, and then after that they'll need to start getting ready for the roof, and then eventually the siding will go on the house, and all the other details will fall into place from there. Reporting live in Longs, Katrina Helmer, WMBF News.
Right now, deputies need your help to find a suspect wanted for the murder of a man in Rowland. Robeson County deputies say this happened Tuesday at Brooks Feeds and Hunting Supplies in Maxton. A witness says he saw James Oxidine pull into the back parking lot of the store. A second car soon followed. The witness told officers Brian Oxidine walked up to James and hit him. After an argument, shots were fired. The witness then found James dead. Deputies are now searching for Brian Oxidine. If you know where he might be, call the Robeson County Sheriff's Office. The Myrtle Beach Police Department will be holding a meeting for you to learn more about the community ambassadors. This is happening at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center on the 25th of this month, beginning at 6. The ambassador program allows you to help police during large events in our area. An example includes answering questions and giving information to locals and tourists. The group of volunteers will all be dressed the same. That way they can be easily found in a large crowd. The ambassadors are expected to help with Bike Fest, in fact, during Memorial Day weekend.